In tonight's One Take trip, we are hitting the road to learn about an important chapter in American history. The National Civil War Museum is one of the largest museums in the country, dedicated solely to this conflict and the legacy that remains with us to this day. The National Civil War Museum is located in Harrisburg, less than 2 hours from Philadelphia. Action News photojournalist Dave Edwards takes us there.
The National Civil War Museum is located in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. One tank of gas is absolutely something that can be managed to visit the museum. The Civil War was a war fought between the states and the United States beginning in 1861 and through 1865. That was fought principally over slavery and the right to own other human beings. It was our single bloodiest war with over 700,000 casualties. We have 35,000 artifacts in our collection. The Emancipation Proclamation enabled African American men to join the U.S. military to fight for their own freedom, and they did, including a few that lived here in Harrisburg. One named Ephraim Slaughter, who escaped slavery and would join the USCT and be wounded, and eventually settle here in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania after the war, become a rather successful landowner. There's a gallery on the legacy of slavery and some of the artifacts that we have there. Robert E. Lee's gloves that he wore in battle. We also have his Bible that he carried, uniforms, weapons that were used in the war. Probably the last remaining Civil War ambulance on display here, and other dioramas throughout the museum that tell a real robust story of the war and its legacy. The most important thing, especially in this day and age, to visit a place like this that studies the Civil Wars, find out something you want to avoid. There's been talk about civil war in this country again. The 14th Amendment is now a case in front of the Supreme Court, talking about people engaging in insurrection. So the war and its legacy are absolutely all around us. And so my hope is that people will visit a place like this and be able to see that full picture and have a real understanding. History doesn't repeat itself, but it rhymes. And so obviously coming to a place like this, you can get a sense of what people did in the past to react to the challenges of their era, and hopefully we can learn from that today.
That was photojournalist Dave Edwards with that report. Action News, sharing your story, your voice, your community through the eyes of our super talented photographers. You can submit your ideas online at 6abc.com/yourstory.
Yeah, nicely done by Dave.